In this very important job interview training tutorial, I will tell you the top 7 things all interviewers and hiring managers want to hear you say in your job interview. Now, if you know what the interviewer is looking for from the successful candidate, then your chances of success will literally skyrocket. So if you have a job interview coming up soon for any role or company, make sure you stay tuned, because I promise to help you be the standout candidate. And just very quickly, if you are new to this channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Literally thousands of you are passing your job interviews, and I can only help you if you are subscribed. And please give the video a like, because that motivates me to create more content for you. Thank you very much indeed. Let's jump straight into the tutorial. So let's now work through those 7 things all interviewers want to hear you say in a job interview. Number 1, they want to hear you say that you have read the job description. This is so important. Now, the job description is a document the employer has created that describes the role the successful candidate will undertake. Now, the job description also describes the essential skills and qualities needed to perform to a high standard in the role. Now, if you say during your interview that you have read the job description, it will reassure the hiring manager that you have what it takes to hit the ground running in the role. So when the interviewer says to you, "What are your greatest strengths?" you can say this: "My greatest strengths are identical to the skills and qualities listed on the job description. I am an excellent collaborator who fits into a team quickly. I am a strong communicator who always speaks clearly and interacts with customers to meet their needs. Finally, I am the type of person who always takes ownership of difficult problems and challenges to help the business succeed." Number 2, they want to hear you say that you are a fast learner. Now, if the interviewer is convinced that you can learn your role and the company's policies and procedures quickly, it means they can leave you to get on with your job, safe in the knowledge that everything will be done on time and as expected. So when the interviewer says to you, "Why should we hire you?" say this: "You should hire me because I am a very fast learner who can quickly absorb and retain lots of job-specific information. This means you won't have to spend your valuable time closely monitoring and supervising me in the role." Number 3, they want to hear you say that you are passionate about your work and that you are suitably qualified. Now, the main purpose of a job interview is for the employer to find a candidate who is suitable for the job role the company has advertised. Now, if a candidate isn't motivated, they don't really enjoy their work, and they lack the qualifications or experience to do a great job, they probably won't get hired. However, the candidate who speaks with positivity and passion throughout their interview, and they tell the hiring manager they are qualified for the role, is definitely going to stand out from the rest of the competition. So when the interviewer says to you, "Why do you want this job?" say this: "I want this job because it is the type of work I am genuinely enthusiastic about. We spend a lot of time at work, and I want that time to be spent in a role that I am qualified to undertake, and I get lots of job satisfaction from. Now, this role is perfect for my skills, qualifications, experience, and passion." Number 4, they want to hear you say that you are looking to build a long-term career with their company. This is a great one. So one of the most frustrating things that can happen for any employer is that they give a job to a candidate and they then move on to a different role or company within the first few months of starting work. Now, this is very frustrating because it then means they have to start the recruitment and hiring process all over again. So when the interviewer says to you, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?" say this: "In 5 years' time, I plan to still be working for your company, either in this role or having gained promotion to a more senior level." I have researched your company in detail, and I can genuinely see myself building a long-term career here and becoming a productive, reliable, and high-performing member of the team. Number 5, they want to hear you say that you understand their company and its purpose. Now, again, one of the most frustrating things for an employer is when they interview candidates for a specific job, but the candidate has no idea what the main purpose of the company is, the products and services it provides, or even what their mission is. So, before you attend your interview, it is really important that you do the following 3 things. Number 1, make sure you visit their website About Us page and take note of their history and their mission. Number 2, look online to see what type of products and services they offer. And then number 3, make sure you follow them on social media and take a look at their latest achievements and good news stories. So when the interviewer says to you, "What do you know about our company?" you can say something like this: "I researched your company before applying for the job, and I was impressed with your history and track record of success. I took note of your products and services, and all of your latest customer reviews are extremely positive. I even started following you on social media, and I loved the fact that you take the time to engage with your followers and customers. You reply to their questions, and you try to understand what their needs are." Number 6, they want to hear you say that you will fit into their team. This is another really important one. Now, the type of employee who will do all they can to fit into a team is more likely to get on with their co-workers, assess what the needs of the team are, and embrace the company's culture. So when the interviewer asks you the interview question, "What makes you unique?" you can say this: "What makes me unique is the fact that I always go out of my way to fit into a team, to embrace the company's culture, and to see what I can do quickly to contribute to the team's goals." Number 7, they want to hear you ask some smart questions right at the very end of your job interview. So right at the end of your interview, the hiring manager will say to you, "That's the end of your interview. Do you have any questions for us?" Now, most of the candidates don't bother asking any questions, which sends a message to the interviewer that perhaps you are only interested in getting hired for the paycheck. However, when you ask 3 smart questions at the end of your interview, it can really help to make you stand out from the competition as someone who is definitely going to add value to their organization, and that you will work hard to make a real difference in the role. So let me now give you 3 smart questions to ask at the end of your interview that will impress the hiring manager. Here we go. Question number 1. What's the one thing I can do in this role to help the organization succeed? That's a great question. Number 2, can you tell me more about the team I would be a part of in this role? And question number 3, what opportunities would there be in the position for ongoing training and development? So there's 7 things all interviewers and hiring managers want to hear you say in your job interview. Now, the next thing to do, if you want to accelerate your learning even further, is click that link in the top right hand corner of the video, head straight through to my website passmyinterview.com, and you can immediately download my full set of 50 brilliant answers to difficult interview questions. It's a fantastic resource, and it's going to put you ahead of the competition at your forthcoming interview. Finally, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As I said right at the very start, literally thousands of you, and I mean thousands of you, are passing your job interviews. I can only help you if you are subscribed. Please give the video a like. That tells me you find these tutorials useful, and it also motivates me to create more content for you. Thank you very much. Oh, and don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. It's always an honor and a pleasure to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all the best for passing your job interview. Have a great day.